I'm Chronix, and this is Crystal, and this is Sophie's butt from the most extreme wrestling for Tough Enough, June 6, 2011. It is actually the last Tough Enough. It's the finale, and we saw all these Tough Enoughs, and we did all these reviews, and it's finally culminated into this.
Pretty exciting.
All we have left is
I was
Andy.
on the edge of my seat.
The whole episode.
Really, I was.
Me too. It was Andy and Luke.
And it opened up, kind of showed their lives, like in
Going
the
back
middle
home.
time, went back home. Andy, family guy, kids. He's
Going
doing
to see
dishes.
his wife.
Yeah, hanging out with his wife, doing dishes, changing dirty diapers, all that good stuff that comes with having a family and everything. Then we got Luke, who is shown on two extremes. Party hardy, like drinking Jaeger straight out of the bottle and a beer at the same time, and like, woo!
He's like, man, I like to party. I like to party,
He's
party
like,
hard, and work hard.
I want to be in WWE so I can have the rock and roll lifestyle. And I'm thinking liability issues. And then,
especially in WWE's A New Climate.
Right. And then we see him as a mama's boy, crying to his mama.
Yes. It was sad because he's
I don't
like
like mama's boys. I'm sorry.
it's like, I love my mommy. He's like, Mommy, you supported me. And he's all crying. And he's like, thank you for supporting
And
me.
his mom's like, I want you to accomplish your goals. What is his goal? To be a jackass?
Yeah, and to drink all the time and make as much money and drink as much as
I
possible.
know. Good job, Mom.
Yeah, she really did raise a good son. And then,
I know.
then they showed him with his shirt off, and he's all not.
Pudgy butt.
Yeah, not. He's got like a lot of body fat, especially for a guy who's trying to be a professional wrestler. He's like, I train really hard. I do this caveman routine where I pick up logs and stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, Andy's like the extreme opposite, being all Mr. Straight Edge, and his wife is actually like a personal trainer, even though she was pregnant and not really looking like a personal trainer at that moment.
Well, you know, kind of hard to look like a person pregnant when you're carrying around a baby.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, opposite. We're still rooting for Andy. But anyways.
They go to FCW.
Right.
So that they can have their little match as one of their final competitions. They're going to go in there and they're going to face Bill DeMont, one of their trainers, one of their, you know, Mr. Hardass and everything. Always sticking it to him, and they never really actually had a match with him or anything.
I just wanted, this is a side note, I didn't really realize that Bill DeMont had long hair till, like, today.
It was in a ponytail this whole time.
I mean, I know, but, like, I just didn't, like, pay attention to the fact that he had a ponytail, so when it was down in the ring, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he let it down. Whoa, like you thought he was really hot.
No. Just like,
okay.
Whoa, where'd all the hair come from?
So Ricky the Dragon Steamboat himself, and how fitting, because this is the guy who had the
cool.
WrestleMania 3 match with Macho Man Randy Savage,
but
one of the best matches of all time.
But Ricky the Dragon did say that his favorite was Sheamus.
Everybody says it. Everybody loves Sheamus.
Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky.
Well, probably out of that I mean, he was saying out of FCW. So, I mean...
I think there was better people coming out of FCW.
Well, anyways, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's going to train these guys. So he puts them in there, kind of fills them out. And, of course, as we've seen in past episodes, Andy is always trying to do things too fast. And is not, you know, finessing it. And not just giving it proper timing. He's just trying to get it out there as soon as possible because he's scared. Both of these guys are actually scared. Luke is scared, but he shows his being scared in a different way, which is arrogance and whining and complaining.
Fidgeting and
yeah.
Being smug and doing this.
Yeah, doing stuff like that. But they just do some in-ring stuff, and, you know, it's a pretty typical thing.
So then we get to the live finale in front of the Raw audience.
Oh yeah, this is great. So they put Raw live, and they got Tough Enough on, you know, Tough Enough is like right before Raw, and then a lot of it was pre-recorded already, but since they have a live feed, they can just go right there and say, oh, now it's Tough Enough. They go out in
now
the
it's Raw, yeah.
Yeah, they go out in the arena so that Tough Enough doesn't get spoiled, because if everybody knew, if it would have happened pre-taped, everybody in the freaking world on YouTube, on the internet, and all these wrestling fans would have put it up, and we would have all found out, because all the bulletins would have been, this person won. Mm-hmm. And I would have been like...
But
it
was also convenient, because they got to have their final test the promo in front of like a gajillion people.
That's true. On live television, just like they would be on Raw, except it's like 15 minutes before Raw. So
anyways,
we go to the live feed.
Yeah. They both come out. They have their match, which you don't really get to see their match. You see like these weird like clips.
Well, that was before. That was from SCW.
Yeah, it was like pre-recorded. But anyways, so on the live thing, you have DeMont and Trish and Booker T out there,
Andy and Luke,
and Andy and Luke, and all the people that got eliminated, and then Stone Cold comes out and he asks everybody for their opinion. So Bill DeMont says go for Andy, and Trish says go for Andy, and then Booker T says it ain't my decision, man.
He leaves it to Stone Cold.
Yep. And so then Stone Cold gives him the promo test. Luke does really good. Andy does not so good.
Yeah, he's getting really scared and getting kind of fidgety.
Like way fidgety. But
I mean, it was like spur of the moment. It wasn't like, hey, y'all are gonna have to do a promo. It's like they kind of just built it up to it.
Yeah, and I could see their little minds racing like, holy crap.
Wasn't before Andy's we had somebody else come out to the ring?
No, that's right after this.
Okay, so they had their first test.
Yeah.
In front of the live audience.
And then, that's what I was getting to. Drum roll, please.
And there was a drum roll.
Vince McMahon comes out. I was really excited to see him. He did his walk. I love Vince. I love to see him. I hadn't seen him on Raw in forever, so that was exciting. And he mentioned Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, this is little buddy. He's
always
mentioning Shawn
He's like,
Michaels.
are you worthy to be in the same ring that Shawn Michaels was? So that made me happy.
And he said, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so then Vince did his own promo test.
Oh, man. And you could imagine being in the ring with Vince McMahon and Stone Cold at the same time, live on,
those
like,
guys
right before Monday Night
about to pee
Raw.
their pants.
Yeah. They were like... And it's funny because Andy wasn't doing so good, so Luke started getting more confident because he's like, well, he messed up, so...
Yeah, and he's a...
You know, I'm going to have this. So Vince...
So then technically, like, right at this moment, Raw starts.
Yes. But it's still tough enough.
We're just going to have to cut off this. And
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
I was kidding. Kidding!
It's going to seamlessly transition.
Whatever.
Just like the episode did.
Anyways, so... No, don't hurt Sean. Anyways... So, now we have Vince and Steve Austin arguing over who gets to pick the winner. And they're like delaying and fidgeting and suspense. It's killing us. So I'm thinking, in my head, I'm like, Andy and Luke, they just stay there like bumps on a log. I'm like, somebody be like, pick one! And that's what Andy does. He's like, roar!
Yeah, he's getting the crowd in.
And the crowd's like, Andy!
Yeah, and he's just going all out, and then you can see the look on Luke's face. He's like, oh man, I screwed up.
And then the winner is Andy!
And Luke is all sad.
And we rejoiced.
Yes. And then Andy, you know, he celebrates with Stone Cold, and then he gets stunned. Awesome.
Well, no, first Vince punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Pop, and he was down, and then Stone Cold...
That would be like a career goal for me, is to get stunned by
Yeah, and then Stone
Cold.
Cold's like, oh man, let me help you, man. Pow! And he did the stunner.
Yeah. So...
And that was the end of that.
So... Tough Enough is over. Hopefully they renew another season because I really like this show.
Really enjoyable.
I love the way that it's set up, and hopefully they have pretty much the same people. You know, Stone Cold, you know, being a real high up guy, and brings a lot of credibility to the training. And I like this Tough Enough better than any of the other Tough Enoughs they've had. So hopefully they renew another season, use the same formula, and hopefully we'll be back for a new season at some point.